Okay, I wanted to share with you the painting of this little fisherman in the boat. And I think the first thing we want to do is to go ahead and take the white. We're going to paint the boat white, and then we're going to do something to it. So let's just take our brush here, and as you can see, he's finished. So we're going to take, and we're going to, first of all, we're going to paint the boat itself white, okay? Got my water, everything like that. Most boats are white. Well, some of them are, not all of them. But we're going to kind of paint it a whitish color. And then we'll add some more color later. Don't forget to this is kind of a, well, you don't have to, you want to get it with enough water on it so that it will okay. Now I go to the little bit smaller brush as I go inside here on the white. Now I'm sure with the white we're probably going to have to give it a few coats, because white, even though it's a very dominating color, it is not a color that it soaks up pretty good in the piece. Okay, that ought to soak up pretty good at first. Alright, we've got our little boat painted white. Now let's go to our character that we have here, and let's go ahead and pick sort of a Royal Sierra to do the hat. I'm sorry, that was a microwave going off. A little Royal Sierra to do our hat with. Okay, we've got that done. Now, I'd like to paint the, use my red oxide and paint the, I'd like to paint the shirt a reddish color. Sort of a red oxide. Don't get it on the hands. You come around here. This is a red oxide I use quite often. I don't use a real bright red if I can. Sort of toning it down with the red oxide. Okay. There we go. Let me get something to wipe my hands off with. Okay. Now let's go with a, as we can see, our little man is right here. Now all we have basically is the hair. I'm going to go ahead and use a little white on the hair. Just use a dab of white to make him look like more of an aged man. Okay. And we're going to come back now with our flesh tone. Of course, for the hands. For the hands. This is really small for a guy like me to see. And the face. Not a difficult painting job, very simple. Now we're going to do a little more okay, I'm going to use a little more, I got a little white on my raw Sierra back here, so I'm just going to kind of hit that just a little bit. And a little bit more flesh tone in here. And come back with a little more red that I got along in here. Okay. Now I'm going to have to let that dry, but we will be back once it's dry. A bit more in there. Let me take a little bit more words here. Put it in there. Okay, we're going to let this dry. Get this done. Okay.